Happy Tuesday, Harley. We about to put it on again. YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy Keebaloo, coming at you once again. Time for another opinion and conversation about a stick I just stumbled across. This particular one is going to be the M81 by Drew Estates. Heard a lot of good things. Gonna put a little fire to it. Gonna put a little snip to it. We're gonna have a conversation. See what happens. Till then, peep the intro. What's happening, my YouTube family? It's your boy Keeper back at you again. As I said, we're smoking the Drew Estates Blackened. I went ahead and put a V cut on that. I was really just impressed by the rustic chocolate look and feel of this cigar I wanted to show you. Firmly packed, nice looking cigar. It had a foot band on it that I really dug. Went real well with the cigar, that little copper tone. Or the copper against the black. I just really dug that. This is a rarely chocolatey espresso type cigar. I mean, the aroma is without a doubt dark chocolate, leather, and the cold draw is espresso. I mean, it's very pronounced to me. So I got a cut. I'm gonna put some fire to it and see what's happening to it. I had an old school cat friend of mine who introduced me to, or reintroduced me to, the beauty of taking your time with a soft flame on cigars. Well, I know this is kind of high, so it's an effect for y'all. We was chopping it up, and he reminded me about, you know, the torches are cool and all, right? But there's something about slowly toasting a good cigar. The whole concept of cigar smoking, the whole culture is to slow you down, right? So allow yourself to have a nice soft flame, toast the foot of your cigar, sit back and get to enjoy your time. Now granted, this fire here is just for y'all effect. I usually ain't gonna have no blowtorch, soft or not, coming on. But it made a big point to me. I love my butane jet fire for the purpose of, you know, getting stuff done nice and quick, but it's just something about allowing a cigar to slowly toast, picking up the aromas off the foot when you do it. That's pretty amazing. And right now, that leather and espresso is just coming right off this cigar. A little bit of spice. Typical Drew Estates smoke output. Got a pretty decent light on it. Maduro flavors, that broadleaf's pretty prevalent. Smooth. But it is espresso and leather. Or I'm going to go with espresso and dark chocolate forward. So, I'm going to puff on this a little bit, see what the story she has to tell, come back and holler at y'all in a little bit. Y'all hold it down. Welcome back, family. Smoking the Blackened by Drew Estates. I went up and did a little research on this, so I'm going to read what I have. This particular stick, Blackened by Drew Estates, is a collaboration between Drew Estates, one of Drew Estates founders, Drew Estates founder Jonathan Drew, and Metallica co-founder and lead singer and guitarist James Hetfield, and also American whiskey distiller Rob Dietrich. They got together, decided to try to come up with a cigar that went with the whiskey that they were making. Now, I'm not pairing this with their whiskey. I'm pairing this with some Four Roses small batch bourbon. But it seems to be complemented pretty well. I like a robust type cigar, and at this point in the cigar, I'm getting that. I don't know if I said it before, so I'll repeat myself with it just to make sure, because I was excited about getting this cigar. The wrapper is a Mexican San Andreas Maduro, the binder is Connecticut River Valley Broadleaf Maduro, and the filler is a Nicaraguan Maduro and Pennsylvania Broadleaf Maduro. So you got three levels of Maduro in this joint. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for someone that prefers a milder cigar. And we're early into it, so I don't know if it's going to make any transition or anything like that. But right now, that espresso and dark chocolate, I don't know if that's two different things, but I can taste the dark chocolate. It's like a leathery note that kind of complements it. And I'm not normally a big fan on leather. There's only like really one cigar I think I hit that had that leathery note, and I think that was one of the pigs I got from some online thing, but that one was good. This one, normally that leathery note is not as appealing to me. I like that to kind of not be on the forefront. This one is more in the back. I mean, you know that you get that leather, you know you get some of that deep barnyard earthiness to it, but this is Maduro forward, make no mistake. Drew Estate cigar. Good smoke output, good mouthfeel. The flavor of that dark chocolate lingers in your mouth, which I enjoy greatly in a cigar. And you know how Drew Estates do. Already we kind of stacking time. So just wanted to hit you with that, and I'm going to holler back at you. Smoke it down. She is telling a very nice story. Back again at you, YouTube. Still smoking on the Blackened by Drew Estates, the M881. Drew Estates, true to fashion. The burn line is kind of a little wonky, but I had my fan on. Yeah, I had my fan on in December in the lab here, so I think the wind might have got to it. Ash, for the most part, is just nice. I mean, nice stack, right? I'm gonna, matter of fact, take it out because I know the type of mistake I'm gonna make. I'm gonna see if that's going. Nice solid chunk of ash that fell off there. Getting on down to it, that leather that I talked about earlier has subsided. It's more like a hint in the background. Get into this part. I was picking up some type of woodsy note, and I was really trying to pick it up. What it was, it's not cedar. But all this Maduro packing in there, the flavor I compare it to, I know it's a Texas thing, but I was getting like a Mesquite woodsy type flavor coming off of it. That was really nicely complementing the chocolate. The chocolate's still prevalent inside the cigar. Nice smoke output, and just right there on the retrohale, a little bit of pepper that accents the mesquite and chocolate taste of it. The price point on this wasn't that bad either. For this particular Busto, it was $9.5 or under $10 for this one. I believe they offer a Corona and a double Corona size. I prefer the Robusto, and I didn't want to jump into this particular cigar hitting a double Corona off the bat and it hits me across the head and I don't get to enjoy the cigar. That's one cool thing about when you first smoke a cigar and doing these conversations and opinions on them. I get to actually take my time and enjoy and get all of the cool nuances that a cigar can produce. Makes me just kind of lay back and chill out and get everything the cigar offers. So when I smoke it again at my lounge or just hanging out, when the flavors come back, they'll be a compliment to the conversation I'm having or the fellowship I'm having at the time. Really cool thing. As always, I like to try to give shouts out. If you're on Instagram and you want to follow a nice little cigar person, I heart cigars or smoking blonde. I like realness in people. You know, I don't like a lot of big words and stuff like that. And her pictures and stuff like that are pretty cool. She's a local cat and likes good cigars with her and her dude. So if you get a chance, want to follow somebody that's cool, I heart cigars, the smoking blonde, really good. I also picked up another one called Master Your Ash. I gathered a real cat that just talks about good cigars, man. Not a lot of airs being put on, just a dude sitting in his lab talking about cigars and give you some good opinions and thoughts on cigars. His palate seems to be way better than mine, but when he talks about cigars, you can kind of identify it especially if you smoke a cigar that he's smoking, and you kind of get the same nuance, especially for some people that's trying to discover their palate and figure out some tasting notes that they have. Because we all have our own unique tasting notes and palates, and not everybody's going to get the same experience when you smoke a cigar. But this one is really, I'm enjoying this cigar a lot. So I'm going to puff it on a little bit. Enjoy my time with it. Really nice, bold flavors. I mean, the strength on it right now is probably like a medium bowl. I mean, I like that in a cigar for me. So it's definitely not one I would puff every day, but I like the way this is hitting me. I had a nice hearty meal. This is a good compliment to it. It pairs well with this bourbon. So she has more to tell. We'll holler back. We back, family. Smoking the Blackened M81 Maduro to the core cigar, 5x50 Robusto size. Really enjoying this cigar. It's really flavorful as far as the medium to medium bold in strength cigar by Drew Estates. Nice smoke output. Burn was pretty good throughout. Construction was phenomenal for me. Typical Drew Estates fashion. Is it 5-pack worthy? For me, yes. A lot of people think about holiday smokes or holiday type sticks. You know, I picture myself after a nice meal, fellowshipping with the fam or some friends. After a good meal, you go back and you pick up a good stick that'll give you some good memories and good time or enjoyable smoke. That's going to be this one right here. Just enjoyed it. Dark chocolate. The espresso stayed throughout. The leather faded off in going from the first to the second, third. And I got that dark chocolate and that espresso. That mesquite is still prevalent, especially in the retro hail. Also picked up a little bit of spice, a hint of pepper. I would say it was red pepper, but it was just a good accent. Like, you know, if you put some hot sauce on your eggs, something to give it that extra flavor. That's what I got out of that. How the spice complemented the dark chocolate and espresso throughout. Good, deep, rich Maduro cigar. This particular size is good for me, but I am going to try the double Corona and see what story she wants to tell. Jazzy stick. Smoke time on this was right at about an hour. This is not going to be for everyone because of the richness, because of the medium to medium bold flavor it is. It complemented well with the bourbon I was smoking. Really enjoyed it. Really good smoke to sit back and enjoy it and actually, you know, pay attention to all the flavors that she was giving me. This one took me there. This one was a good little ride. She had a really nice story to tell. I'll be buying some more. I think I bought 3 this time. Just, you know, one review, one to enjoy again, then the third one just because I'm greedy. You know, but I am going to be buying some more, probably a 5-pack worthy of it. And for the price point, even the double Corona, I believe it was right, 10.5, something like that. So not bad for what you're going to get out of this particular cigar. Really enjoyed it. So, family, if you enjoyed my opinions in this conversation that we had about this particular cigar or any of the cigars I'm going to hit you with, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we can enjoy some more conversation. I greatly enjoy being able to take some time and have conversations into the YouTube world and talking about these sticks. This one was a good ride for me. If you find it, pick it up. This particular one I picked up at my one of my brick and mortar spots, Zodiac's here in Central Texas. So if you can go by there and holler at my man Low, go give him a chop up. See how this one. Have a chop up session with him and pick up a couple sticks from him. So hope y'all enjoy your week. Until the next one, Kiba out.